Hey, so I kind of wanted to talk to you about something. Well, actually, I've already decided. I'm turning our family home into an Airbnb. I realize it's in the perfect spot for tourists. I'm thinking like $200 a night on weekends, and maybe offer a discount for long-term stays during the week. So yeah, since we're going to rent it out, can you pack up your stuff by the end of this week? Also, I took a bunch of pics of my room, so can you tidy up the bed? Got to make it look super clean.
Excuse me? Are you seriously saying you're renting out our home without even asking me first?
Well, come on, this is for our future. Side income matters, you know? Ever heard of diversifying assets?
Then where exactly am I supposed to sleep?
Well, lucky for you, you're out on a work trip right now, so maybe find a motel or something.
Wait, you're saying that right when I come back from my trip, some random stranger is going to be sleeping in our house?
Exactly. Cool, right? Think of it as cultural exchange or whatever. Didn't you say you wanted to practice your Chinese?
No, I didn't. And that's not the point.
Okay, so I was thinking, maybe the first 3 groups can stay at a trial rate to get some good reviews. Got to aim for 5 stars, right?
Why are you so desperate about this?
Okay, truth is, I already posted on my socials like starting my journey as a host. I'd be super lame to backtrack now.
So basically, you were going to go full steam ahead and just force it through?
Well, that's one way to put it. If we're being gentle, let's call it post-approval style couple communication.
That sounds like a scam term. Do you even know what the word discuss means?
Okay, let's not get caught up in the details. How about we just split the earnings 50-50? Let's be fair here.
You can't call it fair when you already wiped out my place to live without even asking.
Okay, but can you at least clear out the closet in my room? A suitcase won't fit in there.
Forget the closet. You need a storage unit for your messy brain first.
Oh, right, and I want to put out an essential oil diffuser for the guests. You had one stored somewhere, right?
Wait, are you seriously planning to use my stuff without asking me?
Geez, you're so picky. Isn't a home shared property? I was totally going to tell you after I used it.
You really think that makes it better after hiding everything from the start?
Oh, come on, don't get so mad. I'm just trying to talk about my dreams here.
Yeah, and you don't even realize you're stepping all over me to reach them.
Jesus, you just want to complain about everything I do, don't you?
It's not complaining. I'm seriously questioning your sense of reality.
Alright. If you're that against it, fine. I'll just forget the whole thing. But all my hard work, totally wasted.
It wasn't wasted. It was wrong from the start. Try remembering that.
Wait, are you seriously mad at me right now? You've got to listen. Something terrible happened.
Huh? What's going on?
A bear showed up at the campsite and our daughter got eaten.
What? That makes zero sense. What the heck are you talking about? What happened? Start explaining now.
While you were away on that work trip in Colorado, I didn't want Zoe to feel lonely, so I thought maybe there's something I could do, as her dad, you know? And after thinking it through, I figured it'd be good for her to connect with nature, so I took her camping. I really tried, okay? I did my best.
I don't care about that. Where was the campsite? I'm heading there now, so tell me exactly where it is.
Wait, you're coming now? I mean, it might already be too late.
Just tell me the place. It's a campground in the mountains, right? At least tell me which mountain. You can name the state, can't you?
Well, it was a mountain, like a big one, with tons of trees and super clean air around that area.
Are you freaking kidding me? Do you think you can handle a crisis like this by being vague?
I don't think it'll matter if you come anymore. You need to face reality now. With how small Zoe is, there's just no way she was attacked by a bear. That vicious beast swallowed her whole. I don't think there's even a bone left. It's horrible, but it's the truth. Even I'm barely keeping it together right now as I'm telling you this.
Is that really true? Something feels off. No, actually, the whole thing sounds fake.
What? Why would you say that? Why won't you believe me? We're married. You seriously think my word means nothing?
I do. I haven't forgotten how many times you exaggerated stuff or flat out lied before.
Listen, I watched our daughter disappear in the most horrific way right in front of me. It left a deep scar on my soul.
You're hurt? Yeah, no kidding. But as a parent, there's one thing you're supposed to do first. You throw yourself in the line of danger to protect your kid.
I'm 40 now. I can't move as fast as you can, being younger and all.
You're only 2 years older than me. Don't even start with that excuse. You should have thrown yourself in there like your life depended on it.
Look, when the bear first attacked, I dislocated my shoulder and got banged up all over.
If you're really a father, then you take the pain, whatever it is, and you stand your ground for your daughter.
I wanted to, I swear, but it snatched my glasses right off my face, and I couldn't see a thing.
Wow, sounds like a pretty smart bear.
Then it let out this massive roar, trying to scare me off. It was seriously a terrifying bear.
A black bear? Grizzly? Care bear?
Are you seriously joking right now? Even your beloved car got completely wrecked.
What? Why the hell were you even driving it?
Zoe really wanted to ride in it. She begged me.
Unbelievable!
So you're more upset about your cheap little hatchback than our daughter getting eaten.
How dare you talk about my Caterham 7 like that?
Sounds like some weird mashup between deli meat and a superhero. Too complicated to even say right.
Don't mess with me.
Oh please, look who's talking. I barely escaped with my life trying to save the kid.
What kid? You just told me Zoe got eaten.
Okay, so there's something I need to tell you.
What?
I need you to take in and raise my ex-wife's kid.
I'm sorry, what?
I know it's hard to believe, but Caroline, my ex-wife, she was killed by the bear too.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean? What actually happened out there? Weren't you supposed to be camping with just Zoe?
Yeah, we were at first, but totally by chance Caroline and her daughter happened to be there too. Total surprise. That's when she noticed the bear suddenly appear and, without even thinking, she threw herself over her daughter to shield her. In the end, she was the only one who got attacked.
That's insane! How many ridiculous plot twists are you going to stack on top of each other?
Caroline and I were the same age, but she's always been super athletic. She was on the track team in high school. Her reflexes were amazing. Even then, she moved instantly and protected her kid without hesitation. It was exactly the kind of ending she'd have.
I mean, this whole thing sounds like a soap opera. I can't believe any of it. Are you seriously saying this is all true?
Look, I don't want to believe it either, but I saw it all happen right in front of me. I was completely frozen. I couldn't do a thing. But the daughter Caroline protected, she made it out alive. She's only 6. Big round eyes, super friendly smile. That's why I really think we should raise her together.
What the hell? How did this suddenly turn into that kind of conversation? Don't just make up some dramatic storyline and try to run with it.
But come on, you really expect me to just abandon a kid who watched her mom die right in front of her and has no one else?
I can't. This whole thing is just so all over the place, I can't even process it. I'm so confused. I can't even tell what's real and what you're making up anymore. So give me some time.
Yeah, maybe I rushed it. Can't blame you for that. You need some space to think it through.
First, I want to see the kid's face before I make any decisions. Can you send me a photo?
Yeah, I guess it's hard to picture without seeing her. Actually, a video would probably be better than a photo, right? You get a better feel for her if she's moving around.
Thanks. Anyway, I just don't have enough information right now. Let me sort things out and I'll get back to you.
You've still got 3 days left on your trip, so take your time. No pressure. You've always been kind. I'm hoping you'll choose to accept her.
Hey, I've got a wild story for you. Want to hear it? A wild story? Okay, what is it? I was just wondering, what do you think it's like inside a bear's stomach? Is it all soft and squishy, or like cramped and crunchy? What? What are you even saying? You're on a roll this morning. So, according to Julian, Caroline, apparently you died after being attacked by a bear in the mountains. And get this, he made it this emotional, tragic ending like some kind of inspiring drama. Hold up, what kind of over-the-top story is that? If he's going to go that far, he might as well become a screenwriter. Here's the unfunny part. He was dead serious when he told me. Totally committed. Honestly, the guy could be an actor. Like, come on. You and I work at the same company. Our departments are right next to each other. And we have lunch together almost every day. I bet it never even crossed his mind. Guess it'd be pretty inconvenient if the current wife and ex-wife were close co-workers. When I first started the job, you happened to chat with me in the break room. And that's when you showed me a picture of Julian. I couldn't wrap my head around it. I nearly spat out my tea. Felt like I was living in a comic book. God can be kinda cruel sometimes, but this time, might have actually thrown us a solid. Totally exposed his lies. But the real kicker? That was last night. Doorbell rang out of nowhere. I opened it, and there's Julian, standing there with little Zoe, and first thing out of his mouth, "Please just take her for a little while." I was like, what the heck is going on? Then he says it's because he's planning to run a full-blown cheating investigation. Oh yeah, he mentioned that to me too. He kept going on about how I'd been acting shady and how he felt like someone was following him or whatever. Then he wraps it all up with, "You're still just as beautiful. Makes me remember the good old days." He said it all calm and smooth like he was in a movie or something. I swear the look on his face, he was completely lost in his own fantasy. Ugh, gave me chills. The guy literally rewrites his memories to suit his narrative. Acts like our marriage was some kind of fairy tale. Wow, how gross. I knew you were out of town on that business trip, so the second he started getting all sentimental, I was like, yeah, this is total BS. So I just played along and then, yeah, I reported it. I got back on the first flight this morning. Sorry I dumped all that on you while I was gone. Things were chaos on my end too. But honestly, Caroline, you were the only person I could think to trust with this. Don't even worry about it. Zoe's honestly such a sweet kid. Like, total angel vibes. Just being around her feels healing. Right now, she's in front of the TV cracking up at SpongeBob. Her little giggles are seriously magic. Thanks. Hearing that really means the world to me. I honestly can't thank you enough. For someone like me who loves kids, this whole thing's kind of a blessing actually. Just seeing her smile makes me feel better too. Oh, by the way, Julian said something absolutely bonkers yesterday. I swear something is seriously wrong with that guy's brain. Wait, what now? Did he drop another one of his wild delusions on you? He goes, "I have a child with Caroline and I want you to raise her." Like, what? I was stunned. I mean, no. Just no. I don't even remember being pregnant, let alone giving birth. What is this? Some kind of horror story twist? Right? It's so ridiculous. It's gotta be a cover-up for something. He's clearly hiding something. Seriously, what even goes on in that guy's head? It's like every time he opens his mouth, his fantasy game levels up or something. But there's one thing that might actually be true. The part about him having a kid, it seems real. I opened my email just now, and there were a bunch of videos of a kid who looks exactly like Julian. Even the way they move and make faces, it felt weirdly familiar. Gave me chills. I don't even have the energy to be mad anymore. Wait, are you saying it's a secret kid? That was my first thought too, but I'm trying not to jump to conclusions. I want to be careful before I say anything for sure. So how old does the kid look anyway? He says she's 6. You're kidding me. That timing is way too perfect. If I remember right, didn't you and Julian split up like 6 years ago? Yeah, one day out of nowhere. He told me I just can't deal with how picky you are and dropped the divorce bomb on me. So basically, that was a lie. He knocked up his side chick and dumped you before it came out. No way. Didn't anything seem off at the time? Well, right after that, my parents died suddenly in an accident, and I was so emotionally wrecked, I couldn't even think about fighting the divorce, so I just signed the papers. Oh God, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. It's okay, really. I've made peace with it now. But knowing all this makes it even harder to forgive him. While I was falling apart, he was out there playing house with his side chick and making a baby? Ugh, it makes me sick. At this point, we've got to hit him where it hurts. Yeah, but how? Can we really get everything ready before Julian gets back? I've actually got a plan. Seriously? Totally legit source, I promise. Just let me handle it, okay? Alright, I'm counting on you.
Just checking in on what's up. Figured you'd be calm enough now, so let me ask.
Ask what?
You're coming back tonight, right? You've had a few days to think this through. So, are you ready? I mean, the new life with our daughter.
After everything, I just wanted to clear my head, so I turned on the TV. And this super chill animated show, like Bluey or something, was on. I just kind of zoned out watching it.
Wait, Bluey? Seriously? Right now?
That kind of slow, laid-back world is actually perfect when your mind's all over the place. It wasn't like I was trying to escape reality, but I was totally overthinking everything. Watching something that mellow really helped calm me down. And somehow I ended up feeling a lot more clear-headed and grounded.
So, does that mean you're finally ready to start this new life with me and my daughter?
Nope.
What? Why not? What's still bothering you?
When I hear the word daughter, the only face I see is Zoe's. All the time I spent raising her, the memories, we shared everything. She's irreplaceable.
Zoe's gone, so this is your chance to treat my ex-kids like your own from now on.
Our daughter is here at home, though.
Wait, what?
Oh, she's awake.
Hold up. What the hell is going on?
Wow, surprised you, didn't we? So, what do you think? Bet you were too stunned to even speak, huh?
Wait, hold on. How are you two even connected? Nobody told me Caroline and Anna were in this together.
You just didn't know. Caroline and I have been working at the same company for a while now. We see each other almost every day. It's totally normal. So when a certain idiot suddenly dropped Zoe off at her place, like, can you just watch her for a bit? She knew something was up. Immediate red flag. She let me know about it instantly.
No way. That kind of coincidence can't be real.
I called our client from my business trip and explained everything clearly. He totally understood, and I flew back the next morning on the earliest flight. Pretty efficient, right? Seriously, Anna. You're always amazing when it comes to taking action. Anyway, Julian, I listened to all your ridiculous lies, and honestly, I'm just done. So now, can you finally tell us everything yourself? You can do that much, right?
Alright, I'll talk. Guess there's no point hiding it anymore. So, that kid. I actually just found her at the campsite. She looked really sad, and when I asked, she said her parents left her there. I couldn't just walk away from a kid like that, so I brought her with me.
You do realize, I've told you multiple times, we've already looked into everything, right? We know the truth, so whatever made-up story you're trying to tell now, forget it, it's useless.
What kind of private investigator did you even hire? You expect me to believe you found all that out in just 3 days? That's not even realistic. Whoever you hired probably fed you a bunch of fake stuff just to get paid. Come on, believe me. I've been doing everything I can here.
Calling Bob's detective agency fake? You've got some nerve. Don't underestimate them. They know what they're doing.
Seriously? The detective's name is Bob? Not exactly the most impressive name for a master detective. Sounds sketchy as hell, let's be honest.
Oh, so now you're curious? Sounds like you're low-key impressed. Good. You're about to see just how good he really is. That kid in the videos you sent us? Our team fully identified her. She's your daughter, with your side chick.
No way. That's not true. I just found her on the street, I swear, she's not mine.
Oh yeah? Funny, because I saw that video too. And those eyes? That jawline? Dead ringer. Nice try, but you're not talking your way out of this one.
Just a random lookalike, that's all.
Her name's Emily. The kid you've been pretending not to know. She looks so much like you. It's honestly kind of funny in a messed up way. Her mom is Elizabeth. You've been seeing her for 6 years, playing the role of great husband in public while sneaking around behind my back. You're pathetic.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you serious?
You didn't even bother with basic protection, did you? Just kept the whole thing going. By the time she realized she was pregnant, it was too late to do anything about it. But getting pregnant was just the outcome. The real issue is your irresponsibility. Do you have any idea what kind of impact that has on the kid? Or on her? I was married to you that whole time, you know, smiling for the world like we were a happy couple, while you were stabbing me in the back. Ugh, makes my skin crawl. Seriously, it's beyond gross. I'm repulsed on a whole new level. For the past few years, Elizabeth's been raising Emily completely on her own. But last Friday evening, she handed her over to you. Because it's your turn to step up and take responsibility. But there's more to the story. Way deeper than you think.
No. How do you even know all this? I never told you anything.
You seriously underestimated Bob's detective agency. They're top-tier pros. No way you're talking your way out of this now. At this point, it's way better if you just come clean and say everything yourself. You're not exactly built for the whole silent escape routine anyway. Honestly, telling the truth is probably your best option right now. I'm Anna's closest buddy, and I promised you this. There's a chance Anna might give you a little break.
If I tell you everything, do you think there's even a chance she'd forgive me?
Well, Well, forgiveness is a stretch, but I can tell you this. If you stay quiet, it's only going to get worse.
Alright then, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. Elizabeth, she totally ghosted me. Didn't reply to a single message for like 6 months. Just radio silence. Then out of nowhere, she shows up without warning. I had no idea what was going on.
And? Don't tell me she just randomly dumped her kid on you without saying anything. She must have explained something, right?
She says she's getting hitched, which means she can't take the kid with her anymore. Didn't care how I felt or what I had going on. Just dropped that bomb and left. After that, she stopped answering my calls, stopped replying to WhatsApp. No matter how many times I reached out, she just kept ignoring me. Eventually, I couldn't get in touch with her at all.
Wow, yeah. Sounds like you really dug yourself into a mess. But what did you expect? You brought this on yourself. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed by how badly you screwed up.
That's why I tried so hard to figure it all out. I went over the plan in my head 1,000,000 times. No mistakes, totally airtight.
Oh, so that's where your whole wild bear strategy came from. That was honestly hilarious.
Don't mock me, I was dead serious. First, I create a situation where Zoe dies after being attacked by a bear. That was phase 1. Then I introduced the kid I had with Elizabeth, so you could take her in naturally, like she'd always been her daughter. At the same time, I fed Caroline this rumor that you were cheating, so I figured if I left Zoe with her, she'd be emotionally vulnerable. While both women were wrapped up in chaos, I slipped right through the middle, and come out clean on the other side. It was supposed to be the perfect setup.
That's the master plan your broken brain came up with? A 5th grader could come up with a better lie than that.
I swear, I really thought it was genius. In my head, everything lined up. Being able to bounce between you and Caroline, living in both houses, it sounded amazing. That's like peak man life, right?
Excuse me? How the hell did you even come to the conclusion that I would settle for being your side chick? What kind of fantasy world are you living in?
Come on, I mean, we were married forever and I was the one who left. There's gotta be at least some lingering feelings, right? I figured if we spent time together again, things would naturally fall back into place.
You're seriously still clinging to something from 6 years ago? That's pathetic. For me, it's ancient history. Any feelings or memories? Long gone. Whatever attachment I had to you, it doesn't even register under a microscope. It's 0.
But I thought if the 3 of us lived together, me, you, and the kid, you might start to feel something again. Like a warm, happy family vibe.
That kind of storyline would be cringy even in a bad rom-com. You realize you're on a level of delusion Gandhi would sprint over just to the slap. So I'm keeping it simple. I'll take the settlement and walk right out of your life for good.
Wait, hold up. What do you mean by that? Give me a number.
Let's start with $20,000 back pay. That's conservative. And don't forget there's full proof you're the biological father. No denying that. That kid is living evidence, and you're not getting out of this one.
Jesus. You women always go straight for the wallet the moment your feelings get hurt. Please, that stuff has limits too. You can't make a claim later if you didn't file it on time. Time travel isn't an option here. Stop wasting your efforts.
Wow, the way you say that, like you're so sure of yourself? You're honestly pathetic. Just so you know, it's never too late. Maybe don't start quoting the law if you don't even know the basics. It's embarrassing.
What? No way. That's real? No one told me that was a thing.
Oh, it's real, all right. That's why I've got a lawyer now, and I'm coming after you legally and completely. I've got premises, proof, more than enough. You're not getting out of this. So, get ready. And that's not all. I'm also billing you separately for the repair costs on my car. That car was important to me, you know. After what you did to it, there's no way I'm just letting it go.
Come on, it was just a tiny little hatchback. Don't blow it out of proportion. Seriously, women always freak out over a little scratch. It's a bad habit.
Wait, are you seriously trying to call it a little scratch and pretend the accident didn't happen? Wasn't the bear attack story totally fake to begin with? If that was a lie, then the car damage sounds shady too. You just wanted to show off for Elizabeth, didn't you? You thought driving that car would make you look cool, so you took it out just for that. Then you got cocky, sped up, and yup, wrecked it all by yourself.
Wait, how do you even know all that? How did you find out? Seriously, where were you watching from?
That was a convertible, right? Those things are built to fling you out on impact. How are you totally fine? You're definitely lying about something. Oh, right. Didn't you say you dislocated your shoulder? So that injury was from the crash, not a bear? Figures.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I got thrown from the seat, but I landed in a bush. Total miracle. Seriously, it was a miracle I survived.
It would have been way more satisfying if you'd gone face first into the pavement instead. Might have left you with at least a decent scar.
You guys are ruthless. Every word just hits like a knife. This is seriously brutal.
So that wrecked car, where is it now? I mean, did you get it fixed? That car? Turns out he secretly took it to a shop I know and already filed the paperwork to scrap it, without even asking me. Unbelievable. Wait, how is that even possible? It was your car, Anna. Well, normally, if you're scrapping a standard car, you need official notarized documents. But with compact cars, it's not that strict. Just a basic signature stamp and they'll process it like it's nothing. So yeah, when people abuse loopholes like that, it makes me furious. And knowing how it works just makes it sting more.
Wow, you really know your stuff when it comes to cars. Honestly, the way you're keeping track of all this is kind of terrifying. But also, I mean, you're amazing. Seriously.
Anyway, back to the point. I'm charging you for that wrecked car. The bill is $60,000. You took it without permission and totaled it. That car was worth every bit of that.
What? It was a tiny compact car. Even used ones go for like $6,000 tops. Why are you asking 10 times that?
You seriously don't get it, do you? The Caterham 7 just fits in the compact class, but it's on a whole other level. It's a British-born sports car, like an F1 baby brother, in both looks and performance. If you don't believe me, search Caterham 7 limited edition used on your phone right now. Reality is going to smack you in the face.
Wait, seriously? Hold on. What? These used ones are going for over $100,000? No way. I wrecked something that insane? What the hell do I do now?
Looks like it finally clicked for you. Now let's talk child support. You can't just pretend you're not involved and walk away. You're going to own up to this.
What? Wait a second. This isn't even a divorce, so why are you suddenly hitting me with all these payments? That makes zero sense.
Wow. I'm honestly shocked you still think there's a chance we're not getting divorced. After everything, you think this family's still going to hold together?
Wait, seriously? It's really that far gone?
Let me flip the question. What part of this circus made you think you'd walk away clean? You're living in total denial. Snap out of it.
But I told the truth. I came clean about everything. Didn't Caroline mention that you all would let me off the hook?
Oh yeah, about that. I kind of made that up. We're besties and all, but even I couldn't let this one slide. Sorry, not sorry.
You've got to be kidding me. I totally walked right into a trap.
The only joke here is you. Have you seen the crap you pulled? You've got no one to blame but yourself. From where I'm standing, you're just like a used-up cigarette butt. Something to stomp out and toss. Trashed here.
Yikes.
I'm fine, really. We've been divorced for 6 years. I didn't take any damage from this. But Anna? Just 3 days ago. She was still living in a happy home with you and Zoe. You shatter that in an instant. Think about how that feels.
Now
what about your other daughter? You dragged her all over the place to suit your own selfish needs. Don't you feel the slightest bit sorry about that?
That's on Elizabeth. She's the one who screwed everything up. I never even wanted a kid with her. I don't think she's cute or anything.
You recorded tons of videos, though.
Those are all Elizabeth. She kept sending me videos non-stop. It was annoying.
Seriously? You're disgusting.
I was only with her because the sex was good. That's it, nothing more, nothing less.
If you had no plans to marry her, then why'd you divorce Caroline in the first place?
I was going to marry her, but then she told me I'd make a good boyfriend but a terrible husband.
Honestly, maybe she had better judgment than the rest of us.
We kept dating anyway, just dragging it out. But 6 months ago she said we're done and ghosted me.
So even as a boyfriend, you got dumped. Maybe she realized staying with a loser like you was a bad influence on her kid.
What about Elizabeth, though? She dumped the kid she raised out of nowhere. That makes her the real piece of trash.
Nope, that's where you're wrong.
Excuse me?
We already reached out to Elizabeth.
Wow, moving fast, aren't you?
She has no intention of giving up her daughter.
What?
You remember how she said she was marrying someone? and his parents live overseas, and his mom's really sick? I guess not. You have zero memory of that. So she mentioned she had to leave right away to share the news, but since her daughter didn't have a passport, she needed someone to look after her.
Did she really say that?
You met her at a bar, right? And apparently you drank a lot.
Yeah, she said she was paying, so I kept ordering tequila.
According to Elizabeth, you said, "My wife's out of town, so this is perfect," and agreed without hesitation.
Wait, what?
Then she drove you and her daughter to your house, left a letter, and went overseas.
Now that you mention it, there was a note. But I was so pissed about being dumped with a kid, I tore it up.
That's peak stupidity.
I mean, come on, her kids showed up with tons of clothes, food, and even $2,000 in cash, like some kind of breakup fee. Of course I thought I was being dished with her.
Or maybe she just made sure her daughter had what she needed to get by for a few days.
Then why didn't she answer her phone?
Turns out her fiancé's family lives way out in the mountains, and there's no call service there.
Then how the hell did you reach her?
Bob's detective agency has branches all over the world. They contacted her through one of them.
Okay, that's not a detective agency. That's basically a secret society.
So yeah, all of this was just you misreading the situation and digging your own grave.
I'm such an idiot.
But honestly, all those videos show how much love she had for that kid. She must have wanted to capture every little moment. And in those ordinary clips, her feelings really came through. I watched them too, and they all looked genuinely happy. Her smile, it came through the screen. That kid was loved. And that probably made Elizabeth even more determined to do the right thing as a mom. If you had just watched those videos properly and actually read the note she left, this entire mess might have been cut in half. You dragged so many people into this, turned everything upside down, and you're still acting like none of it was your fault? Seriously? Alright then, say something. Right here, right now. Not excuses, real words.
Yeah, I've got nothing. Honestly, I don't even have a comeback. I'm just now realizing how selfish I've been and how badly I've trampled over other people's feelings.
Oh, and for the record, Elizabeth's fully owning what she did this time. She regrets it all and wants to make things right so her daughter doesn't get hurt. She says she'll take responsibility for everything. She's ready to walk a clean path for her daughter's future. At least she's trying to live responsibly. You could learn a thing or two. Stop messing with people through lies and fantasies and face reality.
So, if I actually changed and started taking this seriously, does that mean you still reconsider the divorce?
Where do you even get that kind of delusional hope? That's beyond ridiculous. Giving someone like you a second chance would just ruin my life.
Isn't that a little harsh? Hearing you say that much really stings.
If anything, I haven't said enough. I'll take care of your daughter until Elizabeth gets back. I'll come by later, pack her things.
Then what? Where are you going after that? Why not just live here together like a family?
I feel sick just looking at you. I'm not coming back to this house. I already signed a lease for a monthly rental. From now on, all communication goes through my lawyer. I'm blocking you on WhatsApp too.
Wait, hold on. Don't cut me off like this all at once. We still have time to talk this through, don't we?
Nope. Not even a micron. Not even a nano. This conversation is over. Straight to divorce.
But for Zoe's sake, don't you think it's better if she had a dad around?
Oh, great. Here we go. Top-ranked line from cheating husbands. Kids need a father. Classic. What, did you pick that up from some used self-help book for cheaters? I've heard it so many times it's boring now.
Don't make fun of me. I'm being serious here.
Then add this to that manual. Cheating makes you an automatic failure as a dad.
I swear I'm going to change. No more affairs, no more lies. I mean it.
Yeah, well, not cheating is the bare minimum. Don't act like it's something noble. Nobody's impressed when you fail at the basics.
Then maybe I'll bring you roses every day and leave them at the door.
Sorry, that's not sweet. It's serial killer behavior. Daily roses? That's a curse.
I wasn't talking to you. Stay out of this.
Nice, and now the insults. This is exactly why I'm done even trying to talk to you.
But if I could just have one last chance...
The only chance you have is the one you already wasted. There's nothing left for the future. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go pick up Zoe. Yeah, Julian, we're about to disappear from your life for good. One last thing. Stay out of our lives forever. If your name shows up again, it'll be through our lawyer. Okay, I'm leaving the group chat now. Same here, I'm out.
Wait, that's not what I meant. Anna, come on, wait.
The divorce is officially finalized. I finally feel free. The second I handed in those papers, it was like a huge weight lifted off me. Seriously, congrats. That calls for a proper celebration. We got to toast to that. What's your pick? Sparkling wine? Champagne? Why not use the settlement money for a little luxury trip? I'm dying to relax somewhere nice. Maybe a beach resort getaway? Oh, sounds perfect. By the way, last night, both Elizabeth and that loser wired me $20,000 each. I literally burst out laughing when I saw the notification. On top of that, I got $60,000 for the car repairs and $200,000 in lump sum child support. Apparently, Julian's drowning in debt now. His credit cards got shut off, and rumor has it he's borrowing cash wherever he can. I heard Elizabeth is also asking him for support. He might be over $400,000 in the hole now. If anyone deserves to crash and burn, it's that guy. What happened with the asset division? I moved everything into an account under Zoe's name way before all this started. And him, he's always been spend if I have it, borrow if I don't. There was nothing left to split. I heard his affair got exposed at work too. Completely froze the office atmosphere. Now everyone treats him like he's radioactive. Wow, you found that out fast. How'd you know? Julian sent me this desperate message on WhatsApp like, it's all over for me. I left him on red, like, not my problem. He texted me too, said he's drowning in debt and his new apartment is a disaster. Honestly, I don't care at all. I heard he got his power and gas shut off and now he lives in a neighborhood where biker gangs party all night. Says he can't sleep with all the noise. Oh, boo-hoo. For someone who wrecked so many lives, he's honestly getting off easy. Seriously, I kinda hope it gets worse. Let's both make sure we never fall for someone like that again. We've earned enough XP to last a lifetime. This is what learning from failure looks like. Might be the biggest regret of my life, but hey, at least it taught me something. Anyway, you should bring Zoe and come hang out soon. I found this new cafe. They do storytime readings for kids. It looks super cute. Wow, that sounds amazing. I'm sure Zoe's going to love it. I'll check our schedule and let you know. Great! I'll clean up the place before then. I'll stock up on snacks too, so you can really relax. Thanks. That really means a ton. From now on, I just want to hang out with nice folks.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.